I eat a cube of cheese.
Some actors are so convincing at playing rivals that audiences forget they might actually be laughing together the moment the camera stopped rolling.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
But behind Hollywood's most explosive fights, betrayals, and icy standoffs are real friendships, stronger than anything written in the script.
This is all scripted, though.
Today on Gossilia, we're diving into the top 10 actors who looked like enemies on screen, but turned out to be best friends in real life. And trust me, some of these friendships will absolutely surprise you. Let's jump in. Number 10, Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy.
Stay here!
On screen, they were practically a war. In The Revenant, Tom Hardy's brutal character leaves DiCaprio's Hugh Glass for dead, sparking one of cinema's most intense survival stories. But off-screen, these two couldn't be more different from their rugged, feuding characters.
What was that like?
Go to sleep.
After surviving freezing temperatures, tough filming conditions, and the pressure of shooting a massive epic, Hardy and DiCaprio actually strengthened their bond. Their press tour was full of jokes, mutual respect, and brotherly teasing.
Signed off and went to the Bahamas.
And when Leo finally won his long-awaited Oscar, he made sure to shout out Hardy for his talent and friendship.
This endeavor, Mr. Tom Hardy.
Even Mother Nature couldn't break these two apart. Number 9, Rupert Grint and Tom Felton.
Think my name was funny, do you?
Ron Weasley and Draco Malfoy have spent years trading insults in Hogwarts hallways. But the real-life actors behind them? Total buddies. Rupert Grint and Tom Felton never carried their magical rivalry into the real world. In fact, once filming wrapped on the Harry Potter franchise, their friendship only got stronger.
I have the same problem.
No.
They attend events together, hype each other's projects, and have even appeared side by side at charity fundraisers. Scroll through their social media and it almost looks like a classic bromance. It turns out Gryffindor and Slytherin can get along, just maybe not in potions class. Number 8, Christopher Guest and Michael McKean.
He died in a bizarre gardening accident.
Long before they rocked out together in This Is Spinal Tap,
Hello, Cleveland!
Christopher Guest and Michael McKean met in the 1960s and formed a lifelong friendship. Their movies often show them as competitive bandmates, jealous rivals, or eccentric opponents, especially in cult classics like Best in Show.
So basically, meat.
But all those wigs, accents, and fictional feuds never get in the way of their real camaraderie. They've continued collaborating for decades, and when the Spinal Tap sequel reunited them again, their on-screen bickering was exactly that, just on-screen.
Let's go, Mr. Shrimpkin! Rock and roll!
Few comedic duos have stood the test of time as well as these two. Number 7, Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning.
The thought of them belonging to someone else actually.
They grew up in Hollywood, often cast in intense, emotional roles, and sometimes as enemies. In the Twilight franchise, Dakota Fanning's cold Volturi villain clashes directly with Kristen Stewart's Bella Swan. But once the camera stopped rolling, zero tension. They've repeatedly described their bond as genuine and long-standing, one that carried through other collaborations like The Runaways, where they played complicated, chaotic bandmates. Despite their fierce on-screen energy, these two share an understanding of industry pressures that has kept them close for years. Number 6, Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson.
These are a bunch of fucking elephants.
In the dark comedy In Bruges, these two Irish actors already proved they had an unbeatable on-screen dynamic.
Screw you, mother...
But their reunion in The Banshees of Inisherin put their fictional friendship to the ultimate test. One character suddenly decides he no longer wants to be friends.
You do like me.
I don't.
The film is bleak, emotional, and heartbreaking, yet not a single moment of that friction touched their real relationship. In fact, their bond is now stronger than ever. During awards season, Farrell famously praised Gleeson during his Golden Globe speech, calling him a mentor and dear friend.
Brendan, I love you so much. I love you so much.
Their characters may be falling apart, but Farrell and Gleeson, closer than ever. Number 5. Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth.
With Tom Hiddleston and
Thor and Loki have one of Marvel's most complicated relationships. Part rivalry, part family feud, part attempted world domination. But behind the scenes, Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth are basically the definition of wholesome.
He's built like a brick shithouse.
From red carpet jokes to heartfelt interviews, the pair consistently praise each other. They've even made hospital visits together, bringing their superhero dynamic to real kids who needed it most. Loki might be the trickster god, but in real life, the love between these two is far from an illusion. Number 4. Javier Bardem and Josh Brolin.
You already have the 10.
Something like that.
In No Country for Old Men, the tension between Josh Brolin's Llewellyn Moss and Javier Bardem's terrifying hitman is almost unbearable. You'd expect filming such a dark, violent movie to take an emotional toll. But for these two actors, the opposite happened.
you've been putting it up your whole life.
Behind the scenes, Brolin and Bardem were constantly joking, laughing, and sharing stories. A documentary on the film even shows them bonding like old-school buddies. Bardem later revealed how much he leaned on Brolin for support during the intense shoot. Not exactly the friendship you'd expect from two characters hunting each other down. Number 3. Al Pacino and Robert De Niro.
Mikey.
Tom, wait a minute. I'm talking about a cop.
Two of the greatest actors of all time began on opposite ends of a mafia dynasty, playing father and son who never actually shared a scene in The Godfather Part 2. It wasn't until Heat, almost 20 years later, that Pacino and De Niro finally went head-to-head. Their on-screen rivalry became iconic, with intense face-offs and emotional tension. But in reality, these two have been friends for decades. They came up in the same era, admired each other's work, and have remained close, collaborating again in films like The Irishman. Their connection runs deep, far beyond Hollywood competition.
Casting me in The Godfather.
Pacino versus De Niro may be legendary on screen, but off-screen, it's nothing but mutual respect. Number 2. Emily Blunt, Anne Hathaway, and Meryl Streep. If you've seen The Devil Wears Prada, you know the icy workplace tension is brutal.
The phone must be answered every single time it rings.
Hathaway and Blunt's characters claw for approval, while Meryl Streep's Miranda Priestley intimidates everyone in sight.
Why is no one ready?
But in real life, this trio is the complete opposite of competitive. Despite their intense dynamic on screen, the actresses have repeatedly shared how supportive and warm their relationship became.
It's too much like
Like the LaCroix?
They've appeared together at award shows, interviews, reunions, and have openly praised one another's talent.
They eat a cube of cheese.
If they weren't genuinely close, they wouldn't keep showing up in each other's lives long after filming Wrapped.
I'm in charge of her schedule.
Number 1. Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. No duo embodies on-screen enemies, real-life best friends, quite like these two. As Professor X and Magneto in the X-Men franchise, they represent opposing ideologies that tear their friendship apart again and again. Yet behind the scenes, Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen share one of Hollywood's most iconic bonds. Their chemistry is so natural that fans sometimes forget these two are acting when they argue on screen. In reality, they might be the closest pair on this entire list. Those were the top 10 actors who fight on screen but are inseparable in real life. Which unexpected Hollywood friendship surprised you the most? Let us know down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for more deep dives into the stories behind your favorite movies.